Well, good morning. Currently just come up to, what time is it coming to? About 3:45 this morning. It's a cold one this morning. It's -6, it's -8 with the wind chill at the minute. So we're just out doing our checks. Hopefully my camera stays on because it is a GoPro and they don't like the cold, ironically. So yeah, if we're in the lead yard, quickly doing our checks this morning. We need to go get some diesel from Skeleton Lake is what we need to go do today, as well as the jobs, because we are low on diesel. We've got about 8% left in the tank this morning, so we'll go grab some diesel and then make our way down to our job that we've got at Worksop at that Steatley Dolomite quarry, and that's back up into Freightliner Leeds today. So we've got some work cut out for us because we've got an 11 o'clock Bishop Auckland on the back of it as well. So let's get back in the truck and we'll get on with our day. Alright, so let's get some diesel. Just currently at very quiet Skeleton Lake services. There isn't anyone here at the minute, which is nice. It's certainly doesn't happen often, that. So let's put you up here. I think sorry about the bad angle potentially. But yeah, if we're just at Skeleton Lake, it's a bit slippy underfoot. There's not been many gritters out by the looks of it overnight. You can see the sheen on the road from the frost and the ice. So we want it in diesel, if it's going to work. There we are. Oh man, 109,200 for the mileage. Is that what we're on? I'm not used to it being this quiet here, to be fair. It's usually a lot busier when we're pulling into Skeleton Lake. It's that cold, even screen don't work properly. Yeah, I want one receipt. Alright, let's start getting some diesel so we can keep the truck going. And by the looks of it, my fuel tank wasn't locked. Whoops. Oh, it's just broken its mechanism. So I'm sure I locked it. There we go. Oh, must have forgot to do it last time. Oh, we'll remember to do it this time. So yeah, we're heading to Steatley Dolomite out at Workshop this morning. It's a job we've done before. We did it last week. We did it, yeah. Last Monday we did it. Should be last Tuesday for you guys video. One with the truck fire on at the start. It was an alright day with that. Good start to the week. So we're going to be doing that at the end today. So, but we're at 6 o'clock booking this morning, hence why we started so early to get here so early. So it should be alright, to be fair. Should be okay. We're going to get back to Leeds, get the box off, and then we're getting one on for Bishop Auckland. We'll put some electrical place or something like that we do a few times, I'm guessing, or I'm doing today. I won't be too bad. It's been an alright day. We started at 3:30, so overtime starts at 1:30. So we're going to go into Freightliner Leeds. It's box off, box on, 20 footer for a 20 footer as well, which is a bonus. There we go, that's 120 litres. Good thing about this place, pumps are quite quick. You don't have to stand out in the cold as much. Hopefully we can get it full, but this clicks off at, I think, is it £487 on this card for some reason. I don't know why it does it, but it does. I think we'll go straight down A1 this morning. It'd be quiet this morning. There were no one on it. And then the truck is somewhat clean still. Not immaculate, but it's somewhat clean still. And when we got it washed on Tuesday at Alconbury. Oh, come on, diesel, get pumping. So we should be able to fill it up, to be fair. From £360 at minute, it clicks off at 487. So we should be alright. So we'll get off, keep filling up with this diesel, get full, and then get on the road down to the job at Steatley Dolomite at Worksop. Oh, I've had a very good run down, very good run down. Just come up to 20 past 5 currently at the minute as we slow down for our junction here. It's a bit slippy underfoot. I can't imagine this road that we're going to turn onto has been treated much. I imagine it's not had much salt down on it. It's going to be, could be a bit frosty along here. Yeah, we're sliding a bit now. There we go, we're round out. Just take it steady with no rush, we're only a mile away. We've got 40 minutes yet. I think it'd be worse when we've got the weight on, to be fair, because we'll have to put more power on to get it moving. Well, at the minute, we're not too bad with it. We're nice and light, so we don't have to put much power down. Tag axle's up, so it's just the drive axle that's on the ground. Put the full beam on, I think. Get the full beam on. I know quite a bit of traffic comes up and down here, you see. But we don't want to be blinding people. There you go, I can see it. See it end at road. I knew there were a bend in the road, but I couldn't remember which way it went. But I can see the signs reflecting back from the headlights. I'm hoping we can get in on site and just sort of like sit in the queue for the weighbridge to open, but I've never been here this early before, you see. I don't think so anyway. I think it's usually like 7, 8 o'clock we're here. We don't often get the first one. But we'll soon see. Oh, the roads aren't that bad. Might even be this place we're picking up from. They might even have a gritter on site and just do these roads for access, for wagons to get in. I do apologise if the windscreen's all smeared. Obviously I hadn't done windscreen this morning because it's frozen is the screen wash that's in it, but yesterday as well I need to clean the wiper blades. They'll have all salt and that on them and grit, so they won't be clean, so they'll just sort of put it back on the windscreen when we do it. So I'll get them done when we're at the job here, and then the clean, so we can see where we're going a bit better. But well, it's not that bad really. We've had it a lot worse. We sure have had it a lot worse. So we're turning up here somewhere. So it looks like the gates could be open, because I'd imagine there'd be wagons queuing all along here. If not, it's just here. We're turning. Yeah, I'd imagine there'd be all wagons queuing here. Oof, Christ. But they're coming in behind us with that one. Yeah, there's a little queue, but it's not too bad, so that's all good for us. We're on site, 20 past 5, and we're happy at that. So we'll get off, sit in the queue, and we'll wait to get in and get loaded. Oh, we are actually loaded. We're just making our way back towards the weighbridge, sliding on the black ice here that we've got, and going to get weighed out, and then we're good to go. I think we're going to be looking at a 9 o'clock VBS up at Freightliner at Leeds, because currently 20 past 7 now. It's got us there at 8:30 at the minute, so if we ask for a 9 o'clock one, it covers us then for any traffic, doesn't it? So people are going to start coming onto the roads any time about now. It is light on the front end this because of no grip. Oh, I think we can get straight on the weighbridge as well. Perfect. So let's get on the weighbridge, we'll get weighed out, and then we can crack on with getting a Freightliner Leeds. If you watch the back end to make sure it lines up, there we go. So I'll get weighed off and then we're good to go. Now we're nearly at Freightliner in Leeds. Been a good drive, been an alright drive, been a good drive really. We had a bit of traffic at Sheffield at the roadworks. We've been alright. We're hour and 23 it took us from pulling off a site. So not too bad, we're just coming up to 10 to 9. We've got a 9 o'clock booking to get into Freightliner so we can get straight in. Actually, we can get in from Quarter, so it's all good on that. Just about to come off at Sturton. Not sure how far away we will be from the job at Bishop Auckland, as I ain't got the paperwork printed because we don't get paperwork anymore. It's all on tablets, so we'll sort that when we get to Freightliner. I think it's going to be late. I'll probably say about half hour, 45 minutes late. You know, which is what it is. It could have been later if we hadn't have had a break. I managed to get a break at the job back there. We got 15 minutes while we're waiting for the weighbridge to open, and then I got a full 45 minutes waiting for the loaders to come in to load the truck. So we got a break there. We got a clean card, which I think we'd need because we're on 3 hours driving at the moment. So we're probably going to be over 4.5 getting up there. So we've justified the 3:30 start, and I reckon these lights are going to change before I get to them. Yep. So we justified the 3:30 start because we're going to need a break before we get there. So it'd have been nearly 12 o'clock. Probably later that we'd have got there. Probably about 12:30, 1 o'clock actually, if we hadn't have had a break. So always good having a break. Still currently -3. We're box off and on here, but we are picking up a 20-foot box, which we've got a 20-foot box on now. So all we need to do is undo the pins, get the box off, box on, redo the pins, and we are good to go. So we'll get in a Freightliner, get this swapped, and I'll pick you up when we're further up the road towards the Bishop Auckland job. Now we've got the box on. We are currently 48 miles away at the minute. It's got us there at 4 minutes past 11. We would have actually been on time, I think, if Freightliner had told us to go to crane 1 when it wasn't operating. It was only crane 2 that were working, so we spent 5 minutes sat there. Then someone else got in front of us for queue for crane 2, but oh well, it is what it is, isn't it? So I'm waiting for the wagon now. Wagon starts overtaking me when it can see I'm getting close to this one in front. Typical. But yeah, we should be alright. I don't know what's happening after this. I know it's just down a Freightliner Leeds, it says, with this empty box currently. We'll start indicating we'll get out after this one. Yeah, so it's down a Freightliner Leeds with this empty box. We're not sure what the plan is for tomorrow or after this even. We just know we're going down a Freightliner, well, back down a Leeds way anyway. At the minute, we're working Sunday. There's a Sunday run come up. We just need to swap trailers with Gary at iPort tomorrow at some point, and then we've got empty box to take down a Felixstowe to pick up one to bring to York for Monday morning. But it's literally just going to be a run out as the dock's not open on Sunday. So we'll just be into the truck, load everything up, get down to Felixstowe, park up, but it'd be 5 hours overtime rate, so it'll be better than note. So I'm looking at starting like 8 o'clock I think on that Sunday. Get down there about 1 o'clock, give us plenty of time to get down and parked up and booked off, and have enough time off that we need to be able to start on Monday morning at about 5 o'clock. So that's the rough plan at the minute, but first we've got to get up to Bishop Auckland to tip this load. It's loaded 20-foot container. It's only about 7 tons, so we're nice and light, so we can keep progress going on the hills, hopefully make up a little bit more time and maybe get it actually perfectly on time. Would be nice, won't it? Well, we are on site here at the Bishop Auckland job, so you can see what the sun does to the cameras. You can't really see clearly, but they are just starting to tip us now. It is handball, so there's only going to be a few of them on it, so it's just going to be a case of good couple of hours to tip. So I've just come up to 11:22. I've got it on break. We'll try and get a split break and then we'll go from there. So that's all good with me. Overtime starts in 2 hours, so if we're leaving here when it starts, at least we're guaranteed to get a good few hours overtime today. So that is good. So I think I'm going to get off and probably try and have a nap because I'm quite tired. We've not stopped all morning, have we really? We've been flat out all the way. So we'll get off, get settled and hunkered down for this long tip. And we're tipped. So the 3 hours that they said they were going to be, they've been about hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes, something like that. Just come up to 1:15 currently at the moment. He's turning into there. So we're all good to go. With no word on what we're doing yet after this. There's still nothing on the system. Messaged them, asked for a 1500, which is 3 p.m. VBS at Freightliner in Leeds to get this empty box lifted off, and then we'll see where they send us from there. I'm hoping it's going to be something like up to T-Spot, not well. Christ, I might speak, Harry. Up Middlesbrough way to get, up north at least, just to get out of the way. We can run it then to like Newton Aycliffe or something like that. But we'll have to wait and see on that one. There's no word through. Like I've said, all I can do is message them on these new tablets and let them know what time I'm going to be there and just start making my way steadily. So they want a bad job in there. They were all right. They're straightforward, really. So that's what all you ask for, isn't it? It's all you ask for. So man, I wish we just knew what we were doing. Then at least we can plan where we're going to park and all that lot. If we've got till 6:30 tonight. I imagine it's probably going to be somewhat local around Leeds. We're probably parked in Leeds Yard again on 12 hours. Knowing our luck. Oh, knowing my luck. But we shall see. Hopefully not. Got to try and remain a bit positive, haven't we? And hope that we can get away from the Leeds Yard tonight and get up the road a bit. But we will have to wait and see. So I'll get off and try and maybe get hold of them and see where we're heading, just in case there is a reload that pops through on this and I don't see it on tablet till I get down there. And we'll see where we end up. So we're a little bit down the road. We're currently 27 mile away from Leeds. So an update on what's happening. We've had a phone call from the office just after the end of the last clip, and there's a trailer, there's a box that needs to go over to Seaforth. So that's what we're doing. But I understood it out of Leeds, but it's actually out of iPort, I believe. That's what they've put on the system as iPort at Doncaster. So that means we're going to have to get the box off at Leeds, go down to Doncaster, pick the box up, or pick the trailer up that we need with the box on, to then see how far we can get. Because I was hoping I was going to be able to make Burtonwood tonight over at Seaforth Way, out Liverpool Way, but that just ain't going to happen now. I've only got till 6:30. It's coming up to 2:20 now. So I think we could be in like Woolly Edge or the Leeds Yard possibly tonight. But at least we're moving still. At least we keep going. Keep the hours coming in. But that means it's probably going to be an early start in the morning again, because we're going over to Seaforth to get a box off and one on there, hazardous 20-foot container, and that's going to Yarra at Pocklington. It's not often we take containers in there loaded, especially hazardous, so It's and when we do, they're usually 40-foot containers. This is a 20-foot one, so it's a bit different. But that's booked for 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. So it could be possibly get the box at iPort, run it to Woolly Edge, park in there, because obviously if I come to Leeds I've got to go past the M62, get off of the 621, come through all little roads round there to get to the yard, get in a space, then the next morning I've got to come back again. You know, we could lose half an hour doing that, and that could be different to the job being on time really. But obviously when I get down to Leeds I'll message office with what I'm thinking of for a plan, or maybe even ring them, it'd be easier, what I'm thinking of a plan, and see what they're saying. If they say yeah, then we'll just go park in Woolly Edge tonight, and then we can probably start about 3 o'clock in the morning, which is, it's very rare for me to start at that time on a Friday. Usually it's 7-8 o'clock, so that's always good. So we can get an early start on a Friday, get a couple of hours in, and we are still doing that Sunday run at the minute, so that should be good. So busy times ahead, quite a little bit of work to do, so that's good. It's nice to keep busy. So we'll get down here to Freightliner in Leeds. Hopefully we'll be there in like half an hour, and not going to take forever to get the box off. Tell you what, it's a good job I checked with the office what my plan were going to be and that, because I thought he said Leeds on the phone when he phoned, but on the system it says it's out of iPort is the box, but it is out of Leeds, it's in Leeds. So it's a good job I messaged him, because if I went off what the tablet says now, I'd go to Doncaster, then box would be in Leeds, and then we'll be back to square one again. So I'm glad it's in Leeds, because we can get to Burtonwood about just after 5 o'clock, book off at 5:30. It's a 14-hour day, 4 o'clock start in the morning rather than an early start, although that is early-ish. And then we'll be perfect for the job in the morning. Should be perfect for the job. So yeah, good job I asked. I'm glad I asked. So I won't go into, I'm just going to go off what the tablet said, but I'm sure, I knew he said, because he said in here, and office is based in the Leeds yard, so in here obviously means in where they are. So good job I double checked. But hopefully it won't be too long here getting this box off. The lifters just swapped over lifters, so hopefully, fingers crossed, we should be out of here fairly soon. Right, so it's update time. We are just leaving the Leeds yard actually. So the system that we have for doing the tablets online and logging everything says that this trailer's in iPort. It won't let them change it at Doncaster, but it's here. It's in Leeds. Someone's just brought it up, which is a big bonus, because we can now make Burtonwood, which is where we're heading now, which is very good. I'm glad it's been brought up. It's on a different trailer as well than what it says on the tablet as well, which it's fine by me. It's still frozen a bit here, isn't it? So yeah, we've just got the box on. We're on our way to Seaforth, well, Burtonwood, to park up. We've got a dangerous goods notes for the morning for the job at Pocklington at Yarra. We've got them as well. Just sliding on the ice a little bit. So yeah, all's good at the minute. All is going okay. We're heading in the right direction at least. I'm glad we've not had to go down to iPort to get the box. That's the main thing. That is the main thing. Oof, Christ. Like I said in the last clip, it's a good job I checked. It's a good job that I checked where it actually was and not just went off what the system says. So I said I'm happier now we're parking in Burtonwood. We've got a good hour leeway at the minute before we're out of time. It's got us there at 5:30 currently. We've got till 6:30. So that's all good. So we'll crack on and pray for clear roads. Fingers crossed, everyone. And hopefully we can get parked in Burtonwood with plenty of time to spare without having to rush. Well, it's took nearly all week, but we've finally seen some seasonal weather. There's little bits of snow and frost and that on the hills up here. I've had to climb to top of Saddleworth to find it, but yeah, look at that. Looks so bright and clean. We're not doing bad really, to be fair, with traffic. We've been okay. We've had a little bit, but we've not to write home about really. We've got a 10-minute delay coming up in about 12 miles at Manchester at rush hour. Of course, there's going to be a delay, but after that we should be flat out all the way then. It's always between the M66 just after Birch Services to the M62 split on the M60 there. That's always busy, always is. So I sort of expected that. Still got us there just after 5:30 at the moment, so I'm okay with that. We are okay with that. Still gives us a nice cushion to play with to get parked up, so that'll do me. Just hope that the roads keep like this and everyone behaves themselves. It's currently -1 at the minute. It is up here, so you know it's a bit of a breeze as well. It is quite windy, so I think it'd be a bit cooler with the wind chill, but that doesn't affect us in a truck. We're nice and warm in here, so perfect. Getting through the last bit of traffic. Other side of Manchester now. We're 1.7 mile from the M62. We need to try and get over in the other lane though if we can. We need to be off after this next junction, and it does get busy, as you can see. So let's see if we can get a gap to get over. We've not actually lost that much time, to be fair. It's 5:32 it's got us there currently. Alright, if this car from the side of me is up, there's one that is behind, but they're about level with the bumper, because they'll all try and undertake you here. No, still staying there. Looks like they're right on the bumper. Well, coming over. How much warning do they want? They won't flash you in. They'll just stay right on your bumper, and then they'll be around you in a sec. They'll be around me in a second trying to cut in front of me. But you know, how long do you give them? How long do you give them when a big bright flashing LED indicator 2 inches from the head keeps flashing that they don't see? I'm not particularly a fan of coming over this way this time of day. It is just awful. It's the traffic. It's, you know, you leave a gap, like we'll leave a gap, but you can guarantee there'll be someone getting in it very soon. There was someone trying to cut in the braking bit. Oh, to worry, another 20 minutes and we'll be off the motorways and parked up in Burtonwood, all being well. 4 o'clock start in the morning. We've got 5 o'clock VBS booked at Seaforth to get this off. The hazardous 20-foot container on for Pocklington for 9. So with a bit of luck we can get there without having a break. I'll have a break when we get out of the job tomorrow. That's the plan at the minute anyway. Obviously there's a lot of things going to happen. You know what transport's like. But at the minute that is what we're doing, and that is what I want to happen. Try and get there bang on 9 o'clock and everything is happy days then. It is a bit of a poor design junction, this. It's all these that are coming up the slip road now, or most of them are wanting to get over in front of us like this, but we're needing to get over into the lane that they're in like this, and there's less than half a mile to do all that in. Well, bother, we're over, so onwards to Burtonwood services now. Oh, welcome site is Burtonwood. come up to 8 hours 10 driving for today. So we've done some distance. We've done plenty of driving, that's for sure. We've been fairly flat out most of it as well. You know, so we can't argue with that. So we make our way into Burtonwood to get back. I had managed to have a look over the road on the way up. It does look quite empty in here, so there looks lots of room. It just comes 17:31, so it'll be 5:45 buck off, which will be 14 and a quarter hours for today. Oh, that's a long one, a very long one. So we'll get in here and we'll have a look at what space we can look for. So I don't like getting on the back, I like being on the front. So we might possibly see if we can get other side of the one with its lights on here in the middle. There might be some room there, you see. Is the room? I might even get in the middle of them. Yep, I'll get in the middle of these two. This will do me. So I think the tipper might be here for the night as well, so this one on the right might be going. Yeah, the tipper's got his curtains drawn, you see. So if we just pull forward a little bit, we need to be well forward actually. Probably about here, I'd say. I think that'll be about right. I can't see it filling up tonight. It's 5:30 and it's not full, so we should be okay here. You know, we've got plenty of room to get out in the morning. They say there's no set line in here of where to park, so you're either too far back, too far forward, but we'll be all right here because there's one slightly in front of us to the right, but all these have got the curtains shut to the left, so should be okay at that. So I'm going to get off and end this video and end the day because I am ready for bed. Today it's been a long one, so I will get off and I will see you all in the morning.